Hi there, my name is Archer Evelyn, and this is Eternal Life Church. Our church is devoted to eternal life. Now, you might be wondering, well, is eternal life really possible? And yes, I believe it is. It's somewhat a spiritual realization, more so than a physical one. However, one of the main concerns or the main distinctions that we have over other churches is a lot of churches today are essentially just quasi-government organizations that are parading as religious organizations. Most of them are 501c3 corporations and therefore are basically sellouts to the government. And that's not what Eternal Life Church is. We will never, ever become a 501c3 corporation. We will never sell out. So, our mission, though, is to help people really get something approaching eternal life. So many of us today in the Western world and a lot of the Eastern world as well are running around in this fit of, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done. It's a never-ending delusion of time scarcity. And the reality is that we've got all sorts of time. And honestly, if you know how to take care of your body, if you can observe Genesis 1:29 from the King James Version or the Geneva Bible, you can really buy yourself a lot more time, and you don't have to feel so rushed because you've got time to get all the things done in life. I'm not saying that death is bad. Death in a lot of ways is a liberation from all of the responsibilities that we are given here on earth. The fact that you're in a body, your soul is in a body, it naturally creates these responsibilities. You've got to look after your body. You have to take care of it. You have to make sure it gets enough nutrition and sunlight and water. You have to basically look after the house plant of your body, so to speak. And there's so much misinformation out there today about how to do that. And most churches today, they're just pulling the same old line that's been pulled so many times, which is eat a balanced diet and, make sure you don't drink alcohol and stuff like that, which is good. You definitely don't want to drink alcohol. Alcohol is terrible for your body, even in small amounts. But we need to realize today that we need to come away from this diet, this normal Western diet that we've had. We need to come away from our reliance on animal products and really animal slavery for the most part, animal slavery and killing for the most part, because even with our dairy and egg products, you're still dealing with an unnatural system. If you research the dairy and egg industry, you realize that even though there's not any killing there actually is killing. For eggs, you gotta kill the males for the most part. Roosters, they're not valued in the egg industry because they don't lay eggs. They do have other benefits, but since they crow or not crow, but they call out early in the morning. They do their cock-a-doodle-doo early in the morning. A lot of people don't like that, and some roosters can be pretty mean and aggressive to other folks. So it's not an ideal situation, really. And if you've ever kept chickens, the Cold War that or basically arms race that you are involved in, because you have to deal with all sorts of predators trying to get your chickens. And how can you protect your chickens? It's really not it's not worth all the time and the investment. So talking about dairy, a lot of people think, oh, I'm vegetarian. I only eat dairy and cheese. I'm better off. Well, unfortunately, most of these cows, these female cows, they're artificially inseminated, and they spend most of their life pregnant and in mammary phase, so that they're able to give milk, and they're basically sort of sucked dry through their udders, and then when they're no longer giving out milk, they're pretty much slaughtered and turned into meat or leather products and stuff like that. So it's not really, even that is not really a great way to go about things. The best way is to eat vegetables, eat plants, eat fruits, eat herbs. And that's what Genesis 1:29 is about. It says basically the herbs and the fruit shall be for you as meat. And even the word meat classically did not necessarily mean flesh, like animal flesh. Only lately has it become meat, where that means animal flesh. So that's the idea of Eternal Life Church, to start getting more eternal life, to squeeze more life out of life, to get more vitality, more health, more energy from life. So that's Eternal Life Church, and there's going to be a lot more coming, and want you to stay tuned and know that you are loved by God, and every step that you take, even the wrong steps, are there to teach you a good lesson and to bring you back to God. So, as always, the light in me honors the light in you. Peace, and have a good day.